Subscribe right now and hit the bell icon, or this fat spider will crawl over your face while you sleep. Ah! Hungry for knowledge? Today's edition of 10 Things You Didn't Know is sure to bring an end to that appetite. How much does Einstein's brain weigh? Why are oranges orange? Who invented sunglasses? Any clue? That's why you should stick around. So put your mask and your wetsuit on as we dive into the unknown. Here is number 10. Moonbows. With some luck, you might spot a rainbow after a summer rain. But did you know that you can see something just as amazing at night? A moonbow. A moonbow is a rainbow produced by moonlight rather than sunlight. Its formation is the same as a solar rainbow. It is caused by the refraction of light in the water droplets. Moonbows are much fainter than solar rainbows. They also appear to be white. That is because of the smaller amount of light reflected from the surface of the moon, making it difficult for the human eye to discern colors in a moonbow. Number 9, Genetics 101. We are all one big family. Every human shares 99% of their DNA with other humans. Parents share 99.5% of their DNA with their children, and 98% of our DNA is common with the chimpanzees. We are also 80% dog and 50% banana. This is because small changes in the gene can lead to hugely different characteristics. Imagine a 5-foot-long equation with every possible mathematical operation. Now, change the first minus sign into a plus sign. What do you get? A completely different outcome. Call it the butterfly effect if you want, but that's a story for another day. Number 8, Einstein's Brain. Much like Einstein, Einstein's brain has attracted much attention and has been subject to research and speculation. After his death, it was removed and studied in an autopsy conducted by a pathologist named Thomas Harvey. Harvey convinced Einstein's son that it would help science. He also removed Einstein's eyes and gave them to Einstein's ophthalmologist. So what's so special about our dear Frankenstein's 1,230 grams of gray cells? It may be that the regions involved in speech and language are smaller, while regions involved with numerical and spatial processing are larger. Other studies have suggested an increased number of glial cells. Add it all up, and there you have it. E equals MC squared. Number 7, the smell of space. Space smells like brake pads and barbecue. Who's having steak? No one. The smell is caused by dying stars. After combusting on a super large scale, these red giants produce the so-called polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, which can be found in coal, oil, and even food. Take highly energized stardust and mix it with air, and what you get is what some astronauts describe as sweet-smelling welding fumes. The universe is full of these organic compounds, which serve as a catalyst for the formation of new stars, planets, comets, meteors, and even earliest forms of life on Earth. Number 6, green oranges. Things aren't always what they seem. Oranges aren't orange, and they don't get their name from their color, but from the Sanskrit word narnij, which means fragrant. And although their flesh does flare a tasty-looking orange, their chlorophyll-pumped skin, when ripe, is green. So why orange oranges? It's the image. The color green is associated with bitter and unripe. And in order for oranges to be sellable, they expose them to ethylene gas, which breaks down the chlorophyll in their skin. Others are shocked with cold or covered in wax. Some scrub down with detergent, and some just dipped in dye. Sunny side up. Number 5, one small step for man, one giant step for mankind. Up for a stroll? The average person makes 7,500 steps a day, which is 2,100,000 steps in a lifetime. How far is far? Roughly about 100,000 miles, or to put it in perspective, 4 trips around the Earth. There are differences in the walking habits of people living in different nations. The average person in Australia takes more steps than an American adult. Gender also plays a role, with men taking more steps than women. Speeding ticket? Probably not. The average walking speed for an adult is 3.1 miles per hour. Number 4, green eyes. There's nothing more magical in life than falling in love. Green eyes are beautiful to look at. They are also extremely rare, with only 2% of the world's population flaunting emerald. That's only about 140 million people. So consider yourself lucky if you're one of them. Green is most commonly found in Europeans of German or Celtic descent, and is considered to be the most attractive eye color. During primitive times, it was believed that people with green eyes are evil. Evil? Maybe not, but mysterious. Say no more. Angelina Jolie, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Cruise, David Beckham, and last but not least, the Duchess of Cambridge. Number 3, Autopsy. Ever wonder what happens after you die? It looks pretty grim. Consider first that everything from tongue to stomach to the environment is connected in some way or another. One big whole. The heartbeat coming to a stop, blood will coagulate in the veins, and the body will cool down and stiffen, turning from green to purple to black. A sulfurous gas with a smell similar to rotten eggs will build up inside of your body, causing it to expand like a balloon, pushing the eyes out of their sockets and the tongue out of the mouth. After a week, the slightest touch will cause the rotting skin to fall off, and after a month, hair and nails will start falling off. Organs turning into liquid, the body will swell up some more until finally bursting open, leaving behind nothing but the skeleton. But by that time, you'll be in a better place. Hopefully. Number 2. Poker face. Who was first to wear sunglasses? No, not the Italians, nor was it Hollywood. Sunglasses were invented sometime in the 12th century by the Chinese. Used by the rich, their main purpose was not only to block out the light from the sun, but to hide emotions from others when speaking to them. The poker face strategy proved to be particularly useful in Chinese judges, who had worn smoke-colored quartz lenses, allowing them to conceal their feelings while questioning the accused. Number 1. Heavy clouds. Remember when, as a child, you would lay on the grass and look at the clouds floating above you? Maybe you would identify shapes in them, or perhaps wonder how much do those big balls of fluff weigh? Well, it turns out a lot. Although different types of clouds weigh different amounts, a 1 kilometer cube of cumulus cloud weighs about 1.1 million pounds. For a flying ball of cotton, that's pretty heavy. So, how do you weigh something that floats in the air? You start by figuring out how dense your cloud is. A cumulus cloud's density is about half a gram per cubic meter. To put it into perspective, that's around a marble-size amount of water in the size of a large closet. Next is figuring out the size of your cloud. The average size of a cumulus cloud is 1 cube kilometer. Do the math and you get 500 million grams of water, or 1.1 million pounds, or 106-ton elephants. It's raining hard, hallelujah. Hope these fun facts made your day a little brighter. Want to see some more? Then subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be up to date. And check out our other videos on the left and right side of the screen. See ya!